Alright, we are back with RimWorld, and it is likely the last session that we're going to have of this rough randy long play. I love this game, I feel like I could play it forever, but all things must come to an end, and we had a goal in mind for this run. That goal is to get to the Stellarch and strip him down to his bones. I reckon one Stellarch should be enough to make a human leather animal bed and a hat. And I think Brute Queen is well on track to making that happen. Last time we got Brute Queen up to Countess, which is just what we need for the quest to invite the Stellarch. However, in order to do so, we must also satisfy their title requirements. And that means better bedroom, better courtroom. So we're actually going to have to get to work on this. I've been hesitating on doing up Brute Queen's room because it takes forever, but for this to happen, we're going to have to get it done and done right. So let's keep the marbling going. What has this been, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do another 5 there of marble and 5 there of granite. And if Brute Queen starts going off on one over this, then we just have to give her the drugs. I noticed that somebody felt like they were trapped underground. It was Ooglu. They want to go and play the harp, but I say no, go and work on that transport pod because that'll make you feel like you're outside. I'm also noticing that we are criminally short on wood. So whoever's set on cutting is going to have to get out there and chop some wood wherever there's still wood that wants to be chopped. I really feel like the maps get real barren real fast. And it's not even completely me. I'm putting it more down to all the fires that come up, even though this hasn't been quite an ignited place. Something else I noticed when I was clicking around was IFT Clerk has 8 without a table. How did he eat without a table? I mean, the nutrient paste dispenser is here. The tables are here. Do you get that debuff if you drink a beer without a table? I can't help but feel that that is a possibility. So, just in case that is what happens, I think it's high time that we make ourselves a new table over here. Just a small one, doesn't need to be big, although making it out of marble is a nice touch. I'll just smack it over there, and since I have so many chairs, I'll just install a few chairs over here. Man, I have way too many chairs, actually. So many, in fact, that I should strongly consider sending them over on the transport pod, because they're just taking up space at this point. They have decent value, their weight is so-so. Ah, that's right, we've got all of these armchairs too, don't we? Let's have those uninstalled and sent away in the pod launcher as soon as we can. I don't know how much somebody has to be outside to stop feeling like they're stuck indoors. Obviously a little more than glancing out like that. But it should take them long enough to build that they stop feeling that way. I'm also noticing that we have some spare psychos there. So if we make psychite tea to do forever and otherwise have a tiny radius and dump on the floor, that should take up most of those. Ah, a nice thing is that we have a little bit of rice, so we're still able to get kibble going. The kibble is dangerously low, but it's still just enough to keep our animals going. That's why we're growing extra rice here. Yeah, Ooglu is not happy. Do you still feel like you're stuck in... Oh, you got cabin fever. Okay. You built that faster than I thought you would. I guess you're just too good, Ooglu. Well, a bit of a beer will cheer you up. But, you know what? Screw the beer. Just go and stand outside for a bit. That'll make you feel better. And then you can go and fulfill your recreation. I'll forget about you for a while, and then hopefully won't. This doesn't need to have any kind of quality building done to it, just anyone can get on it. How do you feel now? Still enjoying cabin fever? Now you're trapped indoors. And now you'd like to go outside. And there you go, get back in. Go and do something else, like drink your beer. Ah, now he'll go and drink it over by the table. The good table. Right, so I want to start loading you up. But load you up with what? I need a bit more value in here. The chairs are tempting because I've got a lot of them and they're just taking up space. but I would also like to get one of our good human leather armchairs out there. So how does that look? Yeah, that's pretty good. Load it up and we'll fire it off, and we might be able to make Arena our friend again. I would actually quite like them to be our friend again. The fact that they are the enemy of the Imperials might actually help us out. Bubblegum failed in construction. Bubblegum fails construction a lot. Yeah, even at level 7 they're failing it. Brute Queen's not going to be happy because we're tearing up her floor, and there's lots of other things that she'll be unhappy about, but at least getting the Countess title will keep her fairly happy. And once Ooglu's done with that, they're meant to clean up this place. This place is a dump. Get to work, everybody. There's a lot to be done. TBW as well. They absorbed some rotting corpses. Maybe they saw them whilst chopping wood out there. It's alright, he'll get over it. Still, that's a big debuff. I don't have to feel bad for Howie anymore. He's got his bionic leg. The only thing to feel bad about him is that because of his half-cylinder in the brain, along with IFT Clerk, they're both practically zombies. It's a shame that they get stoned on Smokeleaf, though. I think I'd rather they didn't do that, since their consciousness already suffers greatly. Oh, we have way too much stuff here. What I would really like to get, especially if we have a bit of wood to our name, is some extra shelving so we can have the beers scattered around the colony. Because right now, well, there's not enough beers scattered about. I'll put some there, some here. And perhaps the more important thing is that it gets the beers out of here where they're taking up way too much space. They do not stack as nicely as the smokes do. Brute, if you don't like your bedroom, maybe get to work on it. Go on, TBW, you like chopping down trees? Feel a bit more happy about the things you do. It's so fun to watch heavily injured colonists smoke a joint and then collapse, says Dicey. Yeah, well, I do actively tell them to do that if they're feeling grim. That's our drugs policy. It is be happy. Oh, that's a thought. Since Howie is now brain dead, we should have him do anything he wants during this time. Which I suppose includes sleep. But, you know, the whole point of that was to have him not sleep. Ooglu's got a lot of construction to do. But construct they must. Hang on, wasn't Bubblegum already 7 at construction? Oh, I was looking at cooking earlier. And yet they still fail. Please don't. That stuff costs 20 marble a pop and you lose half of it that way. Well, we just recently fought off some enemy raids, so I think Randy will give us a bit of downtime now. Forced weather for pay. We'll get a Psi-Focus shirt of excellent quality. If we do what? Foggy rain. I don't really see that being a problem, and we get some favor, but I don't really want that. I don't know if foggy stops plant growth at all, but once it becomes... Oh, well, the snow is melted. Well, it's a snow dusting, so we'll be able to have our animals go out and graze. I guess once the grass starts spouting out of the ground, but it's enough for the growing to begin. Great, I'm going to shrink this zone a bit, and then I'm going to make a new growing zone. And it's going to be a little bit away, so hopefully it doesn't get double dosed in... if we get a sprout out of Hopweevil, it shouldn't get both of them. And that'll be a lot more hay. Although I will like even more. So what I'm also thinking of doing is making another growing zone out here. Is this stony soil? No, it's all just regular soil. We can see that if we do a growing zone by terrain. Hooray. And then... I wish to do what exactly? Shrink the zone. Haha, that snowman gets in the way. That's kind of cute. But it is wrong. Wait, does that mean the train there is off? No, the snowman just needs to die, although it will die on its own. It doesn't take a lot of work to just start a growing zone, but we'll have this be full of hay as well. Can I not expand the zone to that? There we go. Excellent. I like it. It doesn't take a lot of work to sow, but we let nature do the hard work of actually growing the crops, which does mean that we have to restrict barn animals. Now all of our outdoor animals are on barn animal, but we can change it now, because I don't have a problem with them going outside anymore. It's nice out there, go and enjoy it. And you know, they're large enough creatures that they should be able to defend themselves, at least for long enough, until help can arrive. Alpacas can spit and bite and whatever. There we go, that should be plenty grazing area for them, and yet close enough for us to protect them. But what's important is that they're also not allowed to be here. That is completely disallowed. Take it a bit further than that. I want a distance of 2 just in case they get any funny ideas. So there we go. And I'll take them away from this so that they don't get access to the hay pile. But there's no hay anyway, so I will ignore that for now. I don't care about the quality of our wooden shelves, so we're going to get rid of Quality Builder on them. I like this Quality Builder mod. I like it a lot. Even though I've barely used it, it's a nice bit of quality of life. Otherwise, you just have to jiggle around with work priorities or zoning to make that happen. Damn, TBW did not like those corpses. Just sleep on it, man. Meanwhile, Howie and IFT gotta get to work. In fact, you are so stressed out. What's your problem? I guess being rebuffed hurt. But a bit of passion for your work makes you feel better. Eating that crappy food won't help, though. Well, blows to be you. You're not jealous of rooms, though, are you? Good, because that gel seal hurt. We need to get over selling the prisoners. Everybody feels debuffed by that, except for Bubblegum. The human-like will take a wee while, though, to get over. I think this is from the social fight you had with TBW. Yeah, TBW slammed Bubblegum, wounding his right arm. Good thing you didn't go for his bionic leg. That would carve you up. Oh, Howie, what's going on? He's vomiting all over the place. I guess that's the anesthetic wearing off. I've never been under anesthetic. Oh, shoot. I really needed those heal roots. Well, let's at least get the few that we can here, man. TBW, this is your cause. I guess we make do with limited heal route. You must do that. Yeah, we eat a fair bit of blight, don't we? Okay, down to just 11 herbal medicine, which isn't good. I have an idea though, we can trade for our herbal medicine, so why don't we call our good friends in Gosenkroy and have them come over and trade with us? Wait, what do the Shaman merchants have? Anybody know? I'd figure it would be bulk goods, but now I'm kind of curious what kind of things their Shamans have. I have to know. We'll call them. Also, while you're at it, can't we do new things with you? We could get the Imperial Trader, but screw that. Ah, the Blight is spreading. We'll get precious little heal root out of this, but I can't get tied down with another heal root order here. We don't need more beers. The cotton is fine. I could probably do with more... I'd probably go for potatoes so that I have more stuff to make kibble out of. We're growing rice here, but rice doesn't make everything go round. You get better yields on potatoes. Shaman Trader serves exotic goods. Fascinating. How long's heal root take again? 7 days. Maybe we will do another batch of heal root. If we're growing rice here, I don't see a massive need for yet more rice. Kibble's great, allows us to feed meat to the non-meat eaters. This thing isn't loaded up yet. I really want that done, but Howie's busy doing what he should do, and IFT Clerk's taking care of that, and sewing. Forget the sewing. Load that up, please. I want a new ally. I wonder if I can force you to have fun. No, no beer for you. Keep getting to work. Okay, good. Now you can enjoy your beer. If I were to send this off to Arena, we get a lot of relations. Off you go then. That won't be enough. I think I need 150 to make them happy with me. But at least they'll be neutral. There we go. It's now plus 58. If we just sent them another couple of human leather armchairs, they should be pretty happy. And if you have wealth, you might as well put it to use like this. Take these. That should be enough. The way this marble's come out, it feels like one of those optical illusions where you're told two things are the same but they look very different. It's all in the lighting. You can install a joy wire, Jake. I think we have the tech for that, don't we? Oh, we don't? Madness. It's a shame Brute Queen doesn't have the capabilities to do that. Alright, Oogly, once you're done with the building, I could really do with some cleaning from you. This place is filthy. Okay, that's an important place for beer. I'm going to copy that setting and paste it on the other ones as and when they're made. Whenever they are made. Be nice if I could paste it before they're made, but I cannot. Ah, green is spouting, or sprouting even. Get to work, farmhands. It's good, it's industrious. Doesn't allow for a lot of finer work like refining, but at least the dogs can do all the hauling about for us. Okay. Imagine if early on you think, I'm going to have a massive throne room, and then you get told you need to fine floor the whole thing. This is big enough. This is probably far larger than a throne room even needs to be. There we go. Now, Ooglu, if you could please clean this place up. There must be a mod that stops shelves from automatically being set to weapons, because it's just daft. How often do you build a shelf and want it to have imprecise weapons? For me, it's never. Great, can finally make this place a bit more impressive. It's only somewhat impressive right now, which is terrible, given all the art and stuff that we have inside here. At least I think people get a good beauty increase from being around here. No, it's trending down? I don't know if beauty is based on the whole room or how close they are to things, but you're next to a couple of big, good sculptures. So I'm surprised it's not that great. Sometimes I make an armory, but that's the only time I store weapons or clothes on shelves. Yeah, an armory would be nice because clothes degrade when you wear them. So if there's a big invasion coming, it's good to be able to hop in and put on your good armor and your belts and what have you. Or even if you focus on hauling a lot and you don't want the extra weight of things you carry, that could be good. Thrombahorn is only 3 kilos, but that Warhammer, for example, is 5. I'm also reminded I like to have all of my shooting people have a backup melee weapon, and the melee people have backup grenades. I moved IFT Clerk to be a shooter, but I don't have a good melee weapon for them. I could give him a steel longsword, but I would quite like it to be a mace, and I'm surprised I don't have a mace. No. Brute Queen has a mace. Hot has a mace. Zul'Anzul has cougar meat, of course. Howie doesn't even have grenades. Right, Howie, that's going to change. Well, I'll do it later on when you're not busy. And I'm going to queue up a new mace. Ah, the piano is done. That was something that our queen was a little unhappy with. So down goes that. I wonder if having the extra sandstone throne in here will be good for if and when the Stellarch arrives. And I think we need a couple more columns in here too. When I place that, where's the seating area? Slap bang in the middle of it in that case. Let's get ourselves an excellent armchair right there as well. Of human skin, of course. Simple sidearms mod might be good, saves you a lot of micromanagement with weapons. I'm sorely tempted, but I didn't go for it. When I looked up the mod, it seemed to have a lot of extra stuff that I wasn't really looking for. But maybe I was looking at a less simple version of it. Oh, Ooglu found building work to do. So of course he's going to stop with the cleaning, even though we really need the cleaning. It's a shame that Undignified Throne Room is binary. However, she finds it not impressive enough. IFT is going to be coming down with a bad case of jealousy if I make hers better. Oh, it already is a source for jealousy. An interesting thing I found about bedroom requirements on title holders, if the title holder has the aesthetic trait, the trait will override the bedroom requirements, so the title will still want the normal throne room requirements. Good if you want to merge them, but annoying otherwise. Doesn't sound good if you want to merge them, because you'd have to have an impressive throne room, but it would be so impressive that the aesthetic individual would hate it. Alright, there is more granite tiling to be done. Do we do it 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't always remember it giving you the numbers there, but there's a lot of things I don't remember. Clang, clang, clang. At least a mace isn't that hard to make. And your crafting's at 11, so it should at least come out as normal. For given values of normal. Alright, come on, grasses. Start. Okay, I see some grass, but it's very slow to grow, so it's not yet grazing time. Harumph. And there's a lot of other planting that needs to be done before they see to our hydroponics. Well, at least we have the farm hands to do that. Other way around, says Brute, still waking up. It's pretty early here. I see. This is a good way for Howie to learn about plants. You can't mess up sowing. You can certainly mess up harvesting it, though. Well, you know, no one's using the prison right now, so how about we reinstall our sculpture over here? And you know what, just give it all to IFT Clerk. I can't have him being jealous. It's a real hit to the mood. I think Brute Queen's enjoying watching people slave away over our floors. Mace is made. Shalui brings it over. It better be... Oh, it is good. Right, IFT. I understand you're busy harvesting that rice, which is cool and all, but please pick up that plasteel mace. And Howie, you're not too far away from it, so I would like you to pick up some grenades. And since you're a volatile individual, let's also have you pick up the mollies. If I had a lot of mollies, I'd make sure that all melee people also had backup Molotovs. We don't have a lot of them, and I'm not about to make more. I just steal them. But this is good. That means all the melee people have backup grenades. And all shooting people have backup melee. It'd be nice to give them all the weapons, but it weighs, and people need to use their inventory for hauling things. Are you unable to move or something? You're just straight up incapacitated for reasons unknown. Oh, withdrawal from go juice is hurting. Can I administer some beer to the poor guy? TBW, you're a doctor. Oh, IFT is administering beer to him. Have a beer and get your ass up and out of... Oh, God. That's rough. Takes a beer to wake the guy up. Well, at least it's a balmy 6 degrees out there, so you should be fine. And you can handle up to minus 16. Wait, what? No, up to positive 16. Really? Granted, he's naked, but I like to think I'd be alright in positive 16. Come on, I'm sure you can open that door. You don't have that far to go to get off my map. Naked, cold, withdrawals. My rival died though, so things are looking up. What happens if I remove the liver of a prisoner and then administer a lot of beer? Well, removing the liver will straight up kill them, so that's a start. Alright, as long as his consciousness and moving don't fall even further, we're okay. Yeah, he's got hypothermia, that's gonna slow him down even more. I'm not sure he's gonna make it. Come on, just get out of my map. Ah, Christ. TBW, go and rescue that guy. I wonder if I can give him some clothes. Oh, right, no, well, he's up and on the go again. Wait, we have go juice. We have a single bit of go juice. Ah, if he could... Ah, jeez. Sit down! I'd administer a single bit of go juice to him. Or it could warm up outside and then he won't eat hypothermia. Alright, he's shivering, but it's kind of warm enough. I think it needs to be below 10 degrees under your tolerance for it to kick in with hypothermia. Okay, nice. Uglu's cleaning up the place. It's looking better already. And we're making another advanced component. That's right, I wanted 4 of them so that I could make, say, some new legs whenever I needed to. Otherwise, the sewing is done, at least outdoors. We had a new calf, but I'm slaughtering new animals at this point. Even the husky puppies need to die. I'm not going to euthanize them, use valuable heal roots that we don't have. Oh, jeez. He's malnourished as well. Is anybody free to go and get this guy? He's wasting my time. Oh, Ooglu's enjoying playing the piano. That's pretty cute. Right, let's not butcher humans for a while. We need to spare them for a bit. Alright, let's go and save him now. Hopefully he stays incapped for a while. And then we're going to give him some go juice and tell him to get the hell out of here. Which is a shame. That go juice has value that I'd rather not waste on him, but it will make the make people like us some more. Now get out of here. Okay, go juice is really good. But, you know, you become addicted to it and it can just straight up kill you. I think you could have built him a monorail in the time it takes him to drag himself out. Yes, indeed, but we need him back there. Thing is, if he's a go juice addict and he comes back, at least he'll have more go juice. So and that was probably his go juice that we administered to him, that we found from the battle site. Maybe it's all just going around in a big square circle. Ah, it's so nice when planting is done so industriously. Ah, there's a combat supplier coming by. But when it comes to negotiations, it's actually Bubblegum and TBW who get the best deals. There's Bubblegum working on a sculpture, so get over there and talk to the combat supplier, please. Fire Foam, Incendiary, Yayo. Well, I mean, I can get rid of my Yayo and actually a lot of my Flake. They got a lot of silver for me, and I like a lot of silver. I also like having extra medicine. I know we have some, it's just not in the range of this thing. There's a good helmet. What else you got? A triple rocket launcher and a... Oh, that's my Doomsday rocket launcher, but they have one as well. It's time to get rid of the crappy weapons that have been piling up here, though. We don't need that steel spear or that club. Steel longsword might not be too bad, but we don't need it. We have better. Got a backup warhammer, which is cool, but away it goes. I like my Psi-Focus staff. Goodbye bow. Crappy machine pistol, auto pistol, even though I think I made it. Keeping that minigun at all costs, though. It's just the items that we picked up. I love it when we have allies and enemies that fight each other, because no matter who loses, we win. Get rid of the pump shotgun, because I'm pretty sure we have an auto shotgun. I hate incendiary launcher, but I'll keep it just in case. There's my chain shotgun and EMP. There, and we could just straight up get loads of money, unless somebody wants a nice helmet. Might be a good idea to give TBW the helmet, so that he's a bit safer. Marine helmet's good as well. But I also don't want to. I'd rather have money. I like money. I also like components, so give me those. We'll take a bit of medicine. No, we won't. We'll have some backup silver. Make a bowler one or cowboy hat for your trader. It'll give a 10 to 15% increase in social skill. Really? That sounds bizarre, but I'll believe it. This transport pod is ready for launch, and that's enough for Arena to be friendly, I believe. Yeah, it is. What a nice person I am. Could be useful if the noble faction decides to come and destroy us. Are we not replacing these plants or what? Do I need to order a cutting of these plants because they're all blighted? Oh, the blight even spread to the hay. I didn't think blight worked that way, but it's not something I'll claim to know either. What did you quip about there, Howie? Quipped about food. I thought I saw something about miniguns, but I saw bubblegum. There's another alpaca and it's female, so I wouldn't mind having that. However, there's also a cougar that needs to die, and a warg that needs to die. I have IFT set on hunting, because I want him to get better with weapons, but there's also a good chance that he's going to get himself killed doing that. Because he's not very good at shooting, and a cougar would probably slaughter him. How are you going to fight the royals? We'll figure it out. Oh, nice. We got that alpaca in one shot. In that case, welcome alpaca to Barn Animalville. Good wool on an alpaca. Ah, but they don't grow wool until you actually get them. Interesting. Yeah, I worry for IFT Clerk going and shooting that thing up, but you know, they gotta earn their way, and if that means they get chewed up by a cougar every now and then, so be it. Oh, they're in grave danger doing that. Cougars are pretty tough, as we saw when we got attacked by many of them. And part of the damage isn't even all you. I'm thinking I might have Hot come out and help, because I can see this going pear-shaped. Now, IFT's a quick learner. They should be learning how to shoot quite well out of this. But Hot's just going to be there for if things go Pete Tong. Oh, if IFT ever lands a shot, that is. The rain and the darkness can't be helping. Well, this is exactly what I'm looking for, right? You're learning how to shoot this way. And at least now the thing will die. Oh, nice shot though. Shot right in the heart. If you're going to train up shooting, you should shoot things that aren't going to fight back, but I also want the cougar dead so it doesn't prey on any of our animals. Right, I've had something resembling an idea. I would like a granite wall built here with a granite door here. Should be good. Well, even if it comes to fight you now, you're good. Okay, it's all gone. Okay, Warg's desire for revenge is way too high for you to go shooting that, so I'd rather you did not. And the Shamans are here. Okay, maybe I wouldn't mind you shooting it up so that the Shamans have to take on the Warg instead of us. Hop to it. Diplomacy expired, but I didn't really care about that. Oh, it didn't revenge? I am surprised. I haven't played RimWorld in ages. Is animal management still a pain? I haven't found too much pain managing my animals here. It's just between grazing season and not, I change out where they're allowed to go, and that does us fine. I don't think shooting its tail or its front leg is going to save you. Well, actually shooting the front leg, reducing its movement is good. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. You shot off its tail, but that's not really going to change much, is it? Anyway, get your ass down here. If the Warg wants to come and get you, then I want to come and deal with these guys instead. Check, you can even just go inside. Oh, but bubblegum, hold still for a bit. There we go. There we go. Incapacitated, you say? And dropping your pemichem all over the place, you say? What a shame. Ooglu, I know you're fixing things up. Do you mind hauling that? And... What do you mean disgusted? He's not dead yet. Although his brain was destroyed? He's very dead. Brain destroyed? What? IFT Clerk's assault rifle bullet narrowly missed the warg, puncturing Blue's brain. Everyone makes mistakes. It's just your mistake led to the death of somebody. Youch, okay. Well, free body to carve up, I guess. Ooglu, since you're there, could you... Yeah, you're going to unload, so I'd rather not have you do it. TBW, you're a good negotiator. You do that then, please. And Bubblegum's working on that. I'm just wondering who can strip and... Well, IFT then. You did it. You take care of it. Strip and then haul, please. Okay, so what do you have, Shaman Trader? They got Nutramain somehow. And herbal medicine. Only one herbal medicine. Well, I'll take it. Interestingly enough, they have plasteel. They want our beer. They have gold. I'll take their gold. Why not? Well, no, I can mine gold. Why pay for it? I'm not really sure I like any of the stuff they have. It's almost nothing. Just pemichem. Why do I even have these people here? Well, if nothing else, I can send them 100 or more beers just to take all the money off of them. Pay for gold, because it'll run out. The gold will run out, but they don't even have that much to give us. I suppose gold stacks pretty well. Fine, just take the beers. The beers we have are taking up too much space anyway. But I want the dosh. Cha-ching. But that's not all we get. We get a warg killed for us and a fresh body. Once you've hauled that thing away, go and take care of your mess. Right, it's only 7 in the morning, so it's time to get going with that accursed floor. There we go. Wargs are alright, right? Okay, maybe not. Maybe a lot of that muscle and sinew can't be eaten. Come on, Ooglu. You got cleaning to do. Well, I guess you should finish that up first. You are pretty great at construction. You're a planet-known master of it, and you're soon to be even better. I have too much human leather, 531, so I actually need to make some more human leather armchairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them will take up the bulk of it, and it'll take up 440. Leaving me with about 90, and we can use up more of that with a couple of human leather beds. Their quality is not important at all. In fact, it's better if they're crap quality, I think. Rest effectiveness 100% on normal. 108. Okay, I take it back. If we get our animals rested up faster, then they can be awake and hauling faster. Did not consider that, did I? Clear all, allow all apparel as long as it is not clean. And then we'll get that stuff hauled over there. Hopefully all the other apparel is completely disallowed. Looks like it. There we go. Maybe Bubblegum will stop fubbing things up now. Oh, TBW tearing at Bubblegum's R actually left a scar. They're always going to be carrying that pain. Yeah. Didn't think it was that badly tended to. Ooh, that shouldn't be a problem though. The rain will take care of it. It's a bit of a miracle anyone is still alive by this point, Bubblegum. There's been a lot of close calls over the course of the campaign. Very close. We've all been downed before. Human leather bed masterwork. 125 rest rate's pretty great. I guess if you really wanted the best of the best, you would keep disassembling and remaking until you have the best, the masterworks like that. But that's good. That gets rid of all this human leather that's been piling up. When we get our Stellarch, I want to make sure that what we make out of him isn't tainted by other materials. Advanced components are all made, which is great news. And we're finally dealing with these heal roots that got blighted as well. We haven't been researching, but that's fine. There's lots of other things I want IFT Clerk to be doing. He's a super pawn. His skills might not be that amazing, but the traits Fast Learner and Hard Worker make sure everything is at least interested passion. I really need to look into whether or not this is additive or multiplicative. Stop planting around the blight. Oh, Christ. I guess that is part of the problem here. I thought we were going to cut everything first. But planting has priority over it. Right, what does that mean then? Disallow, I suppose. There. This all looks disallowed, which is good, including that auto pistol, but I'm not about to get it at this rate. A female alpaca, so I'll go and tame that. Alpacas are pretty great. You can set quality builder to masterwork, so it's possible. Yeah, that's what I like. You don't have to keep manually deconstructing and reconstructing. You can just tell the game, I want excellent or better, or masterwork or better, and you're in it. In it to win it. Ooh, 6 Foot and Joanna are getting it on. So many pregnancies. Running an animal farm here. I haven't made anything for recreation in a long time. We still have our old tube telly though, right? Yeah. I think in my first stream I did of this, I set up like a little TV watching area, but this is mostly just so that people that are stuck in hospital don't end up bored out of their minds from lack of recreation. Nice job, Howie. It's another alpaca. I really like the animal system in the game. I guess if I had, say, chickens and they were breeding at an alarming rate, I'd get bummed out by it, but I don't. Okay, the fact that IFT Clerk is awake all day, every day, stops him from feeling impressive about his bedroom, which means we need something else to keep you... Stop coming on to everyone in the place, IFT. This is why I give you the smokes and the beers, but that compounds really badly with your half cylinder in the head. At least social relaxation puts your recreation high enough to be happy. Another masterwork. Human leather armchair masterwork, no less. A pawn with fast learner and too smart would be pretty incredible. Yeah, but they'd be quite volatile like that. Let's improve your room a bit there, Brute Queen. No point giving IFT Clerk this room other than to stop his jealousy. I wouldn't mind joy wiring him now, honestly. But joy wire we do not have. It would actually be good if he was able to work his magic and not be rebuffed by Brute Queen, so maybe we should make him more beautiful. What do you prefer, Brute Queen? A nice nose or a nice body? Three advanced components and 15 plasticsteel to give him the plastic surgery treatment. Okay, good. We got a lot more kibble going. Any other grasses and brambles and stuff for our cows to eat? It's multiplicative with fast learner and too smart is it still isn't equal to the first level of passion. Ah, dang. Oh well. Alright, let's try giving a better body to IFT Clerk, see if his see if he can actually successfully get it on. What's going on here? It's just not getting cut away. Maybe disallow also stops the cutting. That gives Howie something to do through the night. Good to finally have people that are good at crafting. Sanguine's really good for being in this zombie state. I need to think what to do about IFT Clerk though. Jealousy's kicked in too, so it's unfortunate.